Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is DFree, and for today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Zenkai for Piccolo. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to the channel for more content, as well as clicking that notification bell so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. We're going to be using Piccolo on this powerful opponent team because I felt like with this team we had access to some very powerful options. We had good support, overall good synergy, things like that. Because also regen is kind of in the mud right now, so we'll see what happens. Maybe they get a new character with the next banner release or whatever the case is. Anyways, before we jump into the video, we do have a sponsorship for today's video. Let's go ahead and check that out. Dungeon Fighter Online is one of the most iconic action RPGs of the 2000s, and this time it's back as a jam-packed 2.5D fighting game. Enter the new beat-em-up world of Dungeon & Fighter Duel and defeat your competition in style. In DNF Duel, you can choose from 16 unique characters, each with their own distinct skills and personalities. My personal favorite is the Kunoichi. She's got just the right amount of attitude to keep you on your toes. Plus, if that wasn't enough, her amazing combos, damages, and cinematics are completely top-notch. Outsmart, outplay, or downright humiliate opponents and become the master of the ultimate will in DNF Duel. So if all that sounds amazing to you, get started by clicking on the link down below in the description and begin your DNF Duel journey today. Yeah, so like I said, I'm hoping that something happens, maybe a Buhan comes or whatever the case is. So for the Zenkai for Piccolo, for the record, Piccolo doesn't have great equips. So I am using that new equip where if you're playing the stages daily, I don't know if they'll rerun this, and if they do, it'll probably be next anniversary, but if you're playing the stages daily, you get these, and then eventually you can awaken them after like 8 days or whatever, and then it turns into this, which offers base stat increase, okay? So if this was anything other than base, it would be broken, probably be the best equip in the game, but it is base for every one of these on your team, so that does include the characters that don't actually enter the battle. So currently I have 4 of them, so that's 16%. Again, the equip options are not particularly great. He's a defense type character. He has some interesting things built into his kit. The stats are pretty good, 186, 185,000. Those are very high defensive numbers. So in terms of the green, he gets the extra damage. He also gets special move damage after 40 counts. Kind of blows, but that's a little bit of anime accuracy there with him having to charge up basically the special beam. Speaking of special beam, does do a sustained damage cut effect when changing cover. Also on hit, it does a debuff and a heavy bleed debuff as well. So the heavy bleed is a lot of damage over time. He restores his own health and allies' health and cleanses his own and allies' downgrades in abnormal conditions. He also restores ki. It's just he doesn't pick anything up there, but not bad for a combo extension, I guess. So he has a 50% cover change, which also reduces draw speed, and there is no debuff on himself. A lot of times characters pick up like a 3-count sub-count debuff whenever they have this. Although I will say that is starting to become a lot less common as characters, you know, are getting more power crept. They're starting not really to give that debuff. So this guy doesn't have that, and it's incredible for him. He has extra damage versus Saiyans, which, I mean, they're relevant, obviously, always will be, but I'm not really looking for that to really do much for me. He has another 10% cut here, so on a cover, he's getting 60% on entry. Pretty crazy. Also, when his health drops below 50%, he picks up a draw speed buff and draws a blue card and gets a cost down. Speaking of cost down, anytime allies are hit with arts cards, he reduces his own sub count up to 10 times. You see a lot of that. A lot of times that effect is on like Vegeta family characters. It's incredibly good. And then also here, he gets extra increases while he's hit while on the battlefield, stacking damage and ki recovery. So he has draw speed, he has ki recovery, he's got a lot of defensive cut, he heals himself and allies, cleanses himself and allies. His blue card will do a lot of damage. It also has bleed damage added in. And overall, you have Piccolo, who on paper, honestly, might be the best Zenkai they've released in quite a while. I don't know who the direct last, Vegito Blue is the last one. Okay, so let me say in terms of like a Zenkai like Vegito Blue, they didn't do a lot for Vegito Blue because the baseline was so good. In terms of Piccolo, and I'll say this, the statement is still true for Piccolo. In terms of Piccolo, he was one of the original characters to come out in this game, so his baseline wasn't very good, right? So they had to do a lot from the ground up, and I think that the changes that they added to him seem very good, so he is going to have the best upgrades to his kit for a Zenkai in a while to specify. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be better or more relevant than Vegito Blue, but I think in a long time, the changes they added here are very good. So let's go ahead and jump into match 1. All right, so tough match, clearly. Here we go. Nice. Nice. That was the best case scenario. Excellent. Shame this isn't the blue Piccolo because he would have type advantage and bonus damage to androids. I kind of want to do a full Piccolo video. If you guys wanted to see that, ooh, that was a good play. That was a really good play. If you want to see that, hit that thumbs up. Today's video like goal is going to be 1,000. Did he misclick? Oh, that sucks. He had me dead to rights. He had me done. I'm pretty sure he misclicked. That sucks so bad, bro. I feel for you. This is going to get negated by Cell, no? Not negated, but, you know, disadvantaged. Stalling. Stalling. What? That wasn't a drop? That must have been off by a millisecond, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I was sure that was a drop. Damn, not good enough. I was sure that was a drop. My goodness, man. I'm gonna go here. Hopefully he doesn't rush before I can go to Frieza. Yeah, this is fine. Whatever. Good job, Piccolo. Thank you. That was a nice way to burn your rush. Whoa, lag? Okay. This will kill the androids. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I was saying, man, I wouldn't do it. Speaking of killing androids, I gotta find a way to cap. Really? A switch green from mid-range? You know how lucky that was? Okay, the stop clock might have given him enough of a window to see what I was doing, to be completely fair. But the odds are so low. Combo's over, right? Tell me it's over. No, great. The odds are so low. That was a really good play, man. I'm just hating. I'm hating. I'm salty as hell. That was a good play because had I got that advantage, I'm pretty sure I had a rush free. And Tapion had double advantage, so. Tap punches? No? Okay. I didn't mind if he did the tap punches. I just wanted to get the blue out of my hand. Sorry, androids. Tapion is the MVP of this match because the cover null as well. That, like, obviously, like, they do blast covers anyway, and he gets rid of those. But just the utility Tapion has seems like he was designed to exist in the meta with the androids, which is awesome. Obviously, that sounds like a no-brainer, right? Because the androids are so old at this point. They're not even that old. Yeah, good play. But a lot of characters aren't built that way. I'll have to do this. I still have to revive. It's Piccolo's video as well. Man, that earlier 18 green to remove my gauge when he did versus Frieza, that was an awesome play. They have no anti-revive, do they? That's like the only thing missing in their kit, huh? I'm gonna tackle here. He might be switching. He didn't. Nice. Well, Tapion might win right here. No, apparently not without a strike card. Tag? Yep. It's a damn shame I have no cards. It's a damn shame. Tackle, yeah. GG. He was fighting for his life at the end there. Piccolo did good, man. The defense, it was relevant a couple of times, and the healing obviously was a big deal. Okay. All right. Nice opener. Strike seal. Hopefully that was a Dragon Ball on the first card. I'm going to go for a single tap. Ooh, no. Okay, no change there at all. Knew he was going to stupid tackle. I had my finger hovering over the strike. I just didn't go for it. Hilarious. Wow, Chill isn't doing any damage here. Nice job, Piccolo, getting all your buffs, basically. All but one, right? And there it is. Okay, let's go on the offensive. Oh my god. Okay, let me out. Switch. Oh my god. I got exactly what I wanted but couldn't switch, dude. Stupid paralysis, man. Sidestep lot. He has no covers on this team either. Ooh, I love that. Hello, buddy. Or I just burn him right now with the ult. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of just is at that point with the ult where no matter who I hit, somebody's gonna die. So this guy though is a good one to just let die though. Doesn't he destroy Dragon Balls and give a defeated buff? Yep. Yep, he does. Okay. Tackle. I waited just to see if I would see it, and I got it. Nice. Didn't need the health, but it was a nice stop clock opportunity. Can I get a perfect here? Ooh, good transition. Nice. Good switch as well into type advantage, but the card destroy might have helped, right? Ultimate. If that's the case, I'm going to get rid of your Dragon Ball. Strike Seal. I think I'm going to go for an aggressive dash-in tackle. I have no cards. I forgot he does that. Kind of ruined my whole play. If he didn't do in the draw speed debuff, damn Frieza. Yeah, if he didn't do that, I would have been set. I gotta wait. I can't throw Piccolo in yet. Top. Good play. There we go. More defeated buffs. Okay, whatever. The paralysis is the most annoying part about that. Like I said, combo's over, so are you gonna rush? Okay. By the way, if you didn't notice, I purposely did not rush. Right? I had the rush, right? Pretty sure. But yeah, even if I didn't, I wouldn't have rushed. 8 million, my goodness. This will do 350,000. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll never know. All right, so next up we have a God Key team with Ultra Gogeta in the leader. Fun fact about the Vegeta in the second spot there, he doesn't have the buff until he transforms. So he'll be pretty squishy pre-transformation. Here we go. All right, here we go. Kaioken will be a problem, as you can imagine. Oh, a full strike hand. Don't mind if I do. Ah, thank you for that strike or blast there instead of a strike. You would have got me otherwise. Oh, wow, a full strike hand still being a problem. Imagine that. I'm salty. I'm salty already. It's too early to be this salty, DFree. Well, we know he won't go to Gogeta. By the way, he's running a Sand team, I guess. It's really God Key, right? But he did go to Gogeta. Anyways, I have a video on the Saiyan team, and it's actually extremely good, as you would imagine with all those top-tier characters, right? It's extremely good, very powerful team, so check it out. The link will be down below. Piccolo putting in that work, I see. Ooh, didn't expect the dash sidestep. Okay, let's destroy a card, and the strike seal. Not great, but now we'll seal his strikes. He used a couple blasts. His combo should be over. Yeah, look at that. If you know what your characters do and you utilize it properly, if you can notice the pattern, like he had just used a few blasts, right? So he was dead in the water if I seal his strikes. What? Knowing what you do, knowing what your characters do? Who knows those things? Why would you ever need to learn those things? Being funny. All right, so I'm burned again. He beat me in the passive neutral game. Well, we have all our buffs on Piccolo pretty much right now, so I'm gonna destroy a card. Too bad I can't seal his strikes again. wonder if he rushes. Probably ult. Ooh, nice play. Didn't expect the drop. Cool. Got the full gauge right there. Love when I get full gauge. Should use the blue. Should use the blue. As soon as I did it, I was like, wait a minute, I'm stupid. I should have used the blue. Should have used the, I'll say it again for the people in the back. I should have used the blue. Look at that tanking. Damn, Gogeta, my guy. Piccolo took, he took nothing. Damn. It's not like Gogeta was irrelevant. He was in the freaking leader slot. Oh, that's why that stupid Vegeta's on the team to give the Goku the bonus from the Ultra ability, I guess. Makes more sense because I'm like, why was that Vegeta even on the team? Also maybe Z ability, but the Ultra ability too for this Kaioken. Actually, now the more I think about it, his team's extremely similar to the one I ran in my video. It's not like there's a ton of options, but I digress. Surprised he did that. Kind of don't care, but surprised he did nonetheless. Thank you for that. Please don't do that. Gogeta, goodbye. It's a little early, but I'll burn it. Go for a tap. Oof. Tackle, didn't expect him to be aggressive with UI. Nice play. If I were him, I would have switched to Kaioken to get the combo going. It's a little, I think it's a little late, personally. I don't think he can kill me now. I would have done it sooner, though, to get the full gauge and all that. Well, he's got the gauge where he wants it for a post-vanish, but he's been using it offensively. He hasn't used it a single time for that. Ooh, good play. For that defensive value. Oh, okay, of course. What? Wow! Wow! I was certain that was a drop. Oh my goodness, wow. Well, to be fair, I got him without the endurance. I'm not mad at that. Wow! I was certain that was a drop combo, boys. So Piccolo's gone, but I've got a full HP Frieza that still has a revive, so. Okay, he'll get me here. GG. Wow, I was certain that was a drop combo. I was certain, dude. He's healing a lot. This Goku can win this match. Especially if he just kills me right here, right now. Why is he waiting so long? He should have just used it and sat on those other cards. He's trying hard not to use it for some reason. What is going on with the patience there? Okay, he'll be forced to kill me now and end the combo. And I got his vanish in said combo. But I have no cards. Peace. Good game. He tried to come back on me. He tried to come back on your boy. Was that the ult? Was he sitting on the ult that whole time? My goodness. Okay. Last match, guys. By the way, Movie's team, almost last year's edition. Got that cover null, but he's going to go to Bojack, so it doesn't really matter. That sub count debuff is kind of annoying. I'm going to try to play close, just on the off chance that he draws. Let me go here first. That on the off chance that he draws the Awakened Arts from close range, or from long range, I guess. Couldn't draw a card there. I tapped right next to the blue and it wouldn't give me a card. Shame. Nice try. Gonna have to switch again. Ooh, interesting. We're both going for it. Oh, he was aggressive there. We both, that whole sequence for the last like 10 seconds or 15 seconds, whatever it was both of us just trying to find a slight sliver to get priority. Wow, man. Wow, dude. Do I drop here and rush? That sub debuff is actually really annoying. It's extremely annoying. Ooh, nice job not vanishing, because if he vanished, I would have rushed. I'm trying to avoid Gohan eating the rush. I just sidestep, so I might get burned. Oh, it didn't even register the sidestep. There we go. Goku? Nice, nice, nice. I instinctively clicked that strike. Too bad I didn't think about it and go for a blast. That would have been nice. Stop clock was a little early. Oh, crap. No, he finally's going to get it. God, I was trying to avoid the long-range arts outside of a combo all game long, and he got it. Dang, and he got it on Tapion, too. Whoo, boy. So it can't kill anyway, but my goodness, that damage was good. Okay, Frieza's back, so if he rushes, I'll probably just throw Frieza out there. And I have the heal from Piccolo, so we're in a good position. Piccolo's also finally picking up the buffs, the key and damage. He was about to sidestep. Go for it. It's kind of perfect. Yeah, nice one. GG. Gohan? No Gohan. Must not have been free. Interesting situation we're in right now. If he's not using strikes, I have no reason, there it is, to switch out. Okay. Interesting switching. Could rush here so bad, but I didn't want to. I want to see Piccolo get the damage. Please be a tackle. That was a blue. Okay, that's good. So let's take his first life out. I've got to find a way to bring Piccolo back in. Ideally, I was actually kind of low-key hoping he guessed that, if I'm being honest. Just so I can get my Vanish back. Anyways, ideally off a switch offensively from Tapion. Not defensively like we're going to probably be right now because I have no Vanish. Frieza still has the revive. I'm still in an incredible position. This Gohan is good enough to win this match, especially with me having low HP Tapion, my Piccolo being low HP, or disadvantaged, excuse me. Not if Frieza got something to say, apparently. I'd like to go to Tapion first, just to get the extra card. I need a blast to double switch in this combo, which I'm not getting, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't get it. You need a blast. You can do a double switch in a sequence. It's very uncommon. You don't see it very often. Oh, that's a GG then. What was the point of that? You saved 3 seconds. What's the point? He probably was mad. Just probably raged out and did it. But no, that was a good game. So to summarize briefly, Piccolo, like I mean, I think that Piccolo is a good example of how to try to make characters defensive, right? The problem with this game is these characters just do so much damage, dude. So much damage. The power creep for damage has been insane over this game's lifespan, and defense, hilariously, still has the same numbers. 50 is really good on a cut, but characters, if they have cut a lot of times, if it's not 50, it's just going to be 40. I think there may be 1 or 2 that have like 60. Piccolo technically has 60 because it's 50 and then 10 separately, but like just a natural number. So you see what happens with Piccolo is his defensive stats went up. They're close to 190,000. Those have got to be some of the best defensive stats in the game. They're probably like top 3, if not the overall best. And then again, on top of that, you get the Zenkai ability offering, what, 40% of the defenses. So like, he is a solid tank, but I said all that to say that he's a solid tank, but the issue with that is there's no defensive utility outside of the natural tank, and he's designed to be thrown in there, but he doesn't have the revive, he doesn't have the endurance, these mechanics that would allow for him to sustain outside of just one combo or rushing or whatever the case is. You almost have to cover for him, and he's a defensive character, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at my team, it was designed in a way where we can cover for him. We cover for his deficiency with type advantage, also offering him some more offensive support with Tapion, and then Frieza's there as a revival, who also is a character that can, you know, offer more supporting attributes and stuff like that, and delay rushes, or if I had Cell in the match, we would delay rushes a little more too. Like, so there's that. And on the offensive side of things of Piccolo, his offense is okay. It's just a little bit of it is too gated. Like the extra blue card damage, even if they wanted to make that like 3 times only, but take off the 40 count restriction, that would have been fine. I mean, I don't think it needs that either, because 50% special move damage is good. It's very good, but his blue still isn't the hardest hitting thing in the game. But like on top of that though, the reason why it's designed that way, the blue, is because it has the bleed damage, which was what, 15k every second, which is a cumulative. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of cumulative damage. So I get it. But that's gated. The draw speed is gated. He has to take hits to get the key recovery and damage. So a lot of his stuff is just gated, but it's not terribly hard to get. It's just, we live in a game, we live in a meta where these characters are getting these things for free, right? They're just getting them for entry. We look at the top end characters and stuff like that, and he just really can't compete, which sucks, because I think if he had got at least endurance, I think he probably has an argument for being like a top 10 character just on the defensive side of things. Because if he had just endurance, you're a lot more willing to throw him into stuff. Like, he's designed to throw into there because he has the sub count manipulation too, and or if he had like defeated buffs, like, you know, things like that could offer him more utility, right? His healing is solid, the cleansing is solid. I kind of wish there was a card draw on the main ability, even if it was just like a green card or something. It's just like, I think, like I said in the beginning, the changes from the ground up that they made for him are awesome. If you look at him in just kind of like a vacuum and you see the changes pre and after, he might have got some of the biggest changes in a really long time. Like, I think Fusion 13 might have been the oldest Zenkai since, or you know, prior to him, that they had done in a while, because they did like Vegito Blue. I can't remember who else is kind of mixed in there, but even he didn't get a lot of love, a lot of changes. Piccolo got a lot of stuff done to his kit because his kit was so bare, right? And I think they did a good job designing him though as like a secondary option. I'm curious to see who becomes like the main option for the teams, because you know Zenkais aren't meant to be main options anymore. They haven't been for a while. We'll see what becomes of this though ultimately. So I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun using him, and if I were to use regen, I would probably still use Fat Boo over him, just because the power of the healing and the sealing and all that stuff personally. But it was fun to use Piccolo for this video. And like I said, if you want to see the triple Piccolo video, be sure to help us hit our goal. Click on one of the videos on the screen, and I'll see all of you next time.